Hello, my name is Brenton Blanchett. I'm the managing editor of The Spectrum, and today I am here with none other than fellow upstate New Yorker, Mr. Sawyer Fredericks. How are you feeling today, Sawyer?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good myself. And is this your? I know it's not your first, rodeo in upstate New York, but is it your first time in Buffalo?
I think I've played here once before, but it was a while back.
Full of monsters. Storm inside has brought out the others.
I would say I wasn't really expecting the outcome of like audiences coming out to my shows. I mean, so it was very very difficult for me to understand how to like act on social media, because you can't just act like a normal person, because there's so many people that can like take offense to anything you say.
Yeah.
Little girl, hide your ghost.
High school per se,
No.
but the process of unschooling, right?
Mm-hmm.
How does that work? How does that come into play?
Well, yeah. So unschooling, it's homeschooling, but the type of homeschooling we do is unschooling, which is self-directed learning and learning through life. So basically, anything I'm doing is my school.
Yeah.
And you just learn from life. But like the first test I ever took was actually for The Voice.
Yeah. No way.
Yeah.
So what type of test was that?
Oh, it was just like a test to make sure you're not like crazy or gonna do something on TV that you're not supposed to.
All is stated, all is made to be witnessed. Siren.
I feel like pressure being like a role model to some people.
I try not to think about it too much, because that could get to your head.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, it's like they saw you as the person you are, and that's what has inspired.
Yeah, and one of them pieces of advice Pharrell gave me, which is something I knew, which is like say true to yourself is a simple thing, but he told me to not read the comments.
Yeah.
And he didn't just mean like you don't read the like bad comments or anything. He meant do not read the comments, because if even the good comments, because you'll start catering to your audience instead of yourself.
Yeah. Wow, that's even with Pharrell. I always wanted to ask you, because I know like on The Voice, around the time he was on the show, that was like probably like his peak of like I guess with like Happy and Get Lucky, like those were big tracks for him as a solo artist. Were you familiar with like his like production work and stuff like that?
I wasn't too familiar with his music. It's not really the type of genre that I have listened to, but for quite a while, and I was, because I don't feel like having someone else's song on my album is. I want my original work on my album. So, anyways, I was feeling bad because I was just saying no to a lot of. They're perfectly nice songs, but I finally said, all right, I'll try this one out. And I got in the studio, I tried it out, and I was like, nah, not feeling it. But they kept my trial recording and produced it and put it on the album. So anyway, I wrote this song in response to that, trying to show them, because the reason why they wanted that song was because it was kind of popular and country-oriented, so it could reach a wider audience. So I wrote this song in response, trying to show them that I could write a song that could reach a wider audience, but still stay true to my music and my artistry. For the season before my season, and I was kind of like researching a little bit to see like how the judges like treated their artists, and I felt that Pharrell was like most like calm with his artists and really allowed them to be themselves. Yeah, which is the thing he did with me, which is
it's like, do you think would you call yourself like an old soul maybe?
I've definitely been called that for a bit. And I think also the reason why I've gained this kind of like older audience for my music is because I was singing these older songs on the show, which connected to a lot of what these people were like missing from their childhood and stuff. So I think I've kind of gained that.
How could I love you anymore? You said, why won't you let let me go.
There's a lot of people have like asked me like, were you nervous at the beginning of like the voice growing up, blind audition? And I wasn't actually nervous for the performance-wise, and I think Farrell's kind of taught me to be calm when I'm on stage, because I mean, you're playing for tips, and you're also, and it's the same as like busking. So you're not offended if the audience isn't listening, and you're just trying to get their attention, but you can't be offended by something like that. And you're also just trying to enjoy yourself. Yes. I mean, you're just out there. The best thing you can do is just try to play music so you can enjoy it. So when I was on the show, and that's basically how I was thinking of, like, people were like, but there were so many people watching it. I'm like, yeah, but I'm still gonna play the same way I would normally play.
You said that when you get nervous, you project your voice even more. Is that just habitual? Like, did you learn that from anybody?
It's actually like a thing that happens when it's when I mess up.
Yeah.
And I feel like I have to redeem myself. So first one is, like with this album, it's one of the reasons why I'm really happy about it, is that I feel it's the first time that I'm actually able to show who I am as an artist. And I wanted to truly show my original music and how I would create something, produce the whole thing. And like I produced and wrote all the songs in that album.
Yeah, no.
Well, I'm planning on playing mostly like the music from the Hydra Ghost, but I like to throw in a couple of covers and a couple of my older stuff. Well, for the first two songs, I mean, Manacons and Sour, I've been playing that since like farmers markets and open mics when I was younger, and I like arranged that song for like the arrangement that's basically on The Voice when I was 14 years old, and
Darling, you don't.
this is Sawyer Fredericks on bass. This is Chris Thomas on drums.
Think my love has run out.
And I'm like waiting, and I'm thinking like, all right, I'm gonna meet John Fogerty on stage. I'm getting nervous. It's gonna be crazy. And then, as I'm waiting in the tent, he just walks into the tent. And he comes up to me, and there's like this aura around him, and I will not forget. It was just like truly like I'm in front of greatness right now. And I got to shake his hand, and it was just, I mean, that was incredible. And he's like, he is the definition of like an old soul. And like,
I've got half a mind to kill you. And the other half is still